Well, let's see. What is it gonna be? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Whiskey, and welcome back to another episode of Cosmic Sky on the Cosmic Sky server. IP, as always, can be found below in the description. So, today's video, I think I'm going to follow up with what I did last week with the new patch notes that are out right now. So, patch notes version 1.0.3. So, this week, what we have that is new, so the major things is the Lootbox Survival Kit, the Piston Update, Safe PvP, Mob Spawner Fragments, / Enchanter and / Anvil Island Limitations, Island and IS Warp Updates, Tutorial Island, Bug Fixes, and Quality of Life stuff, as well as another, for 2 weeks in a row, 20% off sale on the store right now. So if you're watching this, it's Saturday or Sunday, head on over to the Cosmic Store IP or address down below in the description and take advantage of that sale. But starting off this, we do have a new loot box. And if I go to my PV, grab out the loot box I have, because why not? It's on the store. I might as well buy it. We just look at this thing. It is the Survival Kit loot box. So the random items, the farming recipe is sugarcane. You get a lucky loot box chest plate. Don't know what that's going to be. Stone gem. Mysterious iron gem. Iron nodes. Player rank level 2. 32 arrows of weakness. An iron bow. Mysterious diamond gem. Iron shield. Iron repair scroll. Farming recipe for pumpkins. 5 spawners. Zombies. The jackpot loot items that you could get are the diamond ore node, lucky charms, flight orb, farming recipe, melons, player rank level 4, and snack. I'm really curious what some of those are. Like the lucky charms and the snack, like what in the world has Cosmic come up with this week to give us like some extra stuff. So I'm curious what that might be. And then the bonus loot that you're guaranteed to get is the handheld sundial and the survivalist camouflage. So I think I don't want to wait. Like I usually wait till the end of the episode to kind of open these up, but I don't want to wait. So let's just go ahead, take our loot box that we have here, and just go ahead, right click that. Well, let's see. What is it gonna be? So it looks like we get the lucky loot box chest plate, which is, oh my gosh, iron 2-socketed gear with Deathbringer 3 already on it. That is a nice chest piece. Like I don't want to use this on the fear of losing it, but that's too good not to use. We ended up getting a flight orb as well, so I'm not going to use this at all, because I don't want to use any of the charges. But if you do not have top rank or 4th rank, and you haven't used your player skills to level those up with that rank, to where you have flight on the island, this will allow you to fly on your island or on islands that you are access to, I believe, is the thing, and spawn as well. But it does have charges, as you can see there. So as you use it, it will use itself up, and you will eventually lose it and lose the ability to fly. So the way you use this, right click to enable flight while holding this in island worlds. So I believe it can be in your offhand as well, from what I've been reading about. So that is something kind of cool. And like, I'm just gonna put it on AH because I don't need it. So that's gonna be up there for somebody to be able to buy and use that doesn't have top rank or 4th rank. Next, we have an iron shield, which I have plenty of, the handheld sundial, and then survival's camouflage. No one will realize you're hiding here. That's cheeky. GG, Cosmic. GG. Okay, what do we have next? Other than, hey, we have beetroots now. I came home today from work and there's beetroots here. So GG to the crew for getting that going and unlocking beetroots and getting this started, and getting our auto farm thingy, not auto, semi-auto, whatever you want to call it, set up and ready to go to where we can start as these grow, we can keep planting more and more of it. But enough of that. We're just going to throw all this up here for the time being because I don't need it. My hotbar. And we're going to go on with the next part of this update. So if we look over here, what do we have? The piston update. So if you have progressed to the auto farms or level 10 for your island, you'll have noticed that pistons weren't always working properly. Like if we take a look here and come over to our auto melon farm that we have, it's hard to see with the shaders, but you can see right there. So we do have a melon that has grown, but hasn't triggered the piston behind it to kick it out. There's been a lot of back and forth and a lot of confusion about what's going on here, but they have made an official change on the server. So used to, it was you're supposed to be able to make this work as long as 500 pistons aren't in the chunk. Everything will work as normal. They have actually lowered that now to 100 pistons. So that is something to keep in mind. And I'm just briefly going over these points. If you want to see all the points and read more in detail, you can check that out on the Cosmic Forums website down below. But the way it's looking is now you're going to have to be more considerate as you're building your auto farms like this. You're going to want to spread them out over more chunks. So the general idea that me and the group have kind of been talking about is building it short and fat, essentially. So only taking it a few layers up and just taking it the entire base layer of the bottom of this island, essentially. The next update that we have on this week's forum post is safe PvP zones. So if I come up to here, actually I have one in my PV maybe, I'm not sure, so I'm just going to buy one off the shop. So if we buy one of these permission blocks, we'll just do a 16 because why not? And we throw this thing down right here. If we right click on this, safe PvP allows players to PvP inside the region. Players keep inventory items inside the region. So I'm assuming that means that if you die, you have keep inventory. I would think. Maybe, well, maybe not. Players keep inventory items inside this region. So, yeah, maybe that's what that means. I think that's what that means. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. But this is really cool. This is a really cool update for these permission blocks because, like, think of the PvP tournaments that we could do now. You could, on your island, build a PvP arena and host a 20-person PvP bracket with a prize pool and everything like that. Like everybody pays so much to enter, and then at the end, the winner takes all. Or you break it up into the top, or like 1, 2, 3 placings, and divide the money amongst that. You can set up the rules however you want, where it's you can use any gear that you have unlocked and access to, or it's all chainmail, it's all iron, it's all diamond. You know, it's endless possibilities right now, and Cosmic is thinking of everything they can do to give us more content. Like, I know on my island, I want to build a PvP arena for recording stuff. Like, I think that would be a cool idea. Alright, so the next update we have is mob spawner fragments. So there is a new way to be able to get mob spawners and to craft them, essentially. When killing mobs, so anything from rabbits to cows to zombies, like anything like that, there is a rare chance that it will drop a fragment or a shard, I guess it's actually called. So if I look at AH right now, I'm sure there's one on AH. Let's see. Yep, so right here, you can see the spawner shard for a chicken. So when you get 9 of these of any tier, and you place them into your crafting slot, it will actually craft that tier of spawner. So I think this is a great update to where for non pay to win players, I guess, or non-rank players, rank kit players, to be able to start getting more spawners. Because right now, like what it seems is you can essentially just buy them off AH. Like if somebody's selling spawners, you can buy it from them off the AH. Or if you have a rank, you know, I every morning get like 5 zombie spawners from my rank kit. you guys are going to have a better opportunity now of getting more spawners because there's going to be more shards in the market. There's going to be more spawners in the market from people with shards who crafted them, who don't need them, and selling them now. And you're also going to have the option to craft those spawners as well, just from grinding out the zombies or the spiders or whatever you have on your island. Alright, so the next part of this update post is /enchanter and /anvil island limitations. So if you have access to /enchanter or /anvil, like I do, there have been some changes that I've made. So you can only use it now on islands that you have been added to, provided their IS level is high enough for you to use it. So that's just something to keep in mind. The next part of the update was the island and IS warp commands. So they've actually changed it now to where in chat you can actually just do brackets and then island, close brackets, and you will actually make a island teleportation that people can click on and teleport to. So you just click on it and then bam, you go right to the teleportation. As well as if you have an IS warp setup. So I don't have any IS warp setup, but like if Gundle was online right now, he has the IS warp set for right in there. If he was to say, hey, come use our grinder in general chat, it would just say right there, like island, like what you saw for when I did it. So when I did this, it would just say island warp instead of island teleport. So that's kind of a cool update that they have made for us to be able to kind of advertise our island warps and our island homes, I guess, or not homes, but island teleports. The next big, and I cannot stress this enough, how big of an update kind of point this is for the update post. And it was actually done earlier this week, and we kind of got a sneak peek of this before she redid it, because it was kind of just bare, and then they added this beautiful little spawn hub. But if you do IS warp /IS warp Yiprin, it will bring you to her tutorial island. And it has anything from mob grinders to farming to special cosmic sky features and resource nodes. So if you come here, if you're new to Cosmic and you still are unsure about how to do things or how to build certain things, or you just want to see how this farm is supposed to be built or how it kind of looks and stuff, you can come to this warp here on Aaron's Island. And if you come all the way over here, the farming section's over here. And I can't see in here because I have shaders on. So let me turn these shaders off real quick. We will show off this. So yeah, if you come over here, you can see immediately auto sugarcane, auto melons, netherwort, a simple semi-auto farm for carrots and wheat and potatoes, beetroot, that kind of stuff. This is a smaller design of what we have on our island right now. You come through, you plant everything here, you wait for it all to grow, and then you just hit the switch. The water comes down, and it pushes all of it into the chest and the hopper. So that's kind of cool. So if you guys are ever curious about, how to do chorus fruit, like she was actually giving our group, we were in a call with her, and she was giving us like a kind of tutorial on what chorus fruit even is, how it's supposed to grow, all that kind of stuff. And it's very complicated. So be sure to come check it out, read about it, and learn before you just start planting it down all crazily. But then she also has an area over here for mob grinding, like how you should be setting up your mob grinders for different mobs and all that kind of stuff. So definitely a great island to check out. It would help anybody with anything on the island. All these unique things that Cosmic has done and has, like the auto miners, stuff like that. There's a section on that here. The resource nodes, so the diamonds, the iron, all that kind of stuff. There's information on all of that here. Your cobble gens, basically getting started. If you have any questions, you should really be coming here. So the next part of the patch notes for version 1.0.3 was the bug fixes. I'm not going to go through all of these because there is just a lot of little things here and there that they have been fixing. Be sure to read those and look through them. see if any of the bugs that you've been encountering have been fixed, as well as just some quality of life improvements, different things of that nature. Again, go down below, check out the forums, check out the forum post. There's a lot of good stuff here. And don't forget, the most important thing from this update is the 20% off sale on the Cosmic Store. If you go down below in the description, hit that store link, head over there. You guys can pick up anything off the Cosmic Sky store for 20% off this week only. So Saturday, Sunday, if you're online and you have a little money to spend and you want to buy something on the Cosmic Store, I highly recommend you do it this weekend. But guys, that is going to be it for this episode and this update video. I am going to try to keep doing these updates as they come out, just to help keep everybody informed about what's going on the server, the changes that have been made, what you guys need to be looking out for, all that kind of stuff. But until next time, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are not, and turn on notifications so you know when I post new videos. But guys, that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!